Today on this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the Shimano SLX M7000 cassette. It's an 11-speed cassette, and we're checking out the 11-40 version. We're going to check out some of the construction and design of this cassette, as well as find out exactly what it weighs. But as we get this unpackaged, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That way you can see more videos like this into the future. So with the SLX cassette out of the package, we can definitely take a look at some of the design of this. So SLX as a component level from Shimano shows up right in the middle between Deore, which is the mid-level group set, and then it bridges the gap up to the XT higher level component group. Now, if we think about that in the same terms as what you might think about with, say, road bike drivetrain, that makes SLX the same level as their 105. And what that means is this drivetrain is actually set up to have all of the same technology trickled down from the very top level groups from XT to XTR and then to SLX. But it's also going to have some of the value and the cost savings that you get with having a lower end group, say like Deore. Now the version we're looking at is an 11-40 setup. And the reason you would have this size is this pairs up with their SGS SLX rear derailleurs, and you can actually run it either in a 1x format, a 2x, or even a 3x format. So that really allows for some wide range of gearing options that you can do. I mean, if you had a 3x in the front and 11-40 out back, you'll be able to climb up just about anything. Or if you have the 11-40 with a 1x, you're gonna have one of the lighter setups in an SLX trim. Now, before we pull it apart and take a look at everything, the one thing I want to show you is definitely going to be the shift ramping. So you can actually see they've got a nice sweep here. This actually has 2 pickups and 2 drop-off points on the cassette. And then you're also going to have a few additional jumps for when you're in the larger cogs. And the reason you want that is with the larger cogs here, what ends up happening is it's a larger jump for the chain to go, and you're actually moving at a slower rate of speed in relationship to on a smaller cog. Slower rate of speed, I'm meaning with the actual roll off of the teeth. And so that means you want a few extra spots for the chain to be able to go up. Now, because the first 10 are steel, your 11th cog is actually going to be aluminum, so you can see it's got nice aluminum construction. And as we pull this apart, you'll actually notice that final 3 on one spider. So the aluminum spider helps save some weight over the cogs going all the way down. And the other thing that it does is it helps kind of keep these cogs from having an issue with notching your free hub body. Anytime you've seen a free hub body with kind of like these notches or almost looks like it got chewed up, that's actually these single cogs rotating into the aluminum free hub body. And because steel is firmer than aluminum, it's actually going to allow more of that notching to happen. So the more of these cogs that we can actually have set up in spiders, the better. And that's one of the changes between, say, this and an XT, is there would have been one more group of spidered cogs. Now, the other neat thing to look at is actually in the spacers in between. So a lot of cases you have single spacers that are just sort of a round disc. And as you can see here, it's got some teeth that come out, and that's actually purposeful. So the reason they do that is because when you push that out, that's actually going to help with the load or the flexing of these cogs to help support the teeth so that you don't get a cassette that folds. And we've seen that with some, less expensive cassettes over time. So let's go ahead and check out exactly what this weighs. So the spread on this cassette, the first 3 cogs here are going to go 40, 35, 31, and then from there, your cogs that go onto it are going to go 27, 24, 21, 19, 17, 15, 13, 11, and then finally that last lock ring. And that brings us to a total weight of 449 grams, which honestly is not bad for this cassette. So thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. While you're at it, leave a thumbs up. It lets me know you enjoyed the video, and I definitely want to know your thoughts down in the comments, so don't forget to leave them.